Yeah.
It says going live.
Almost.
Are we live?
Oh, it says. Oh, you're live. Yeah, you're live now.
We're live now? Is this
Yeah.
true? I don't know if I
Yep,
believe
I
it.
see it.
Do you believe it?
I kind of believe it. I'm looking at it. We're live. We're good.
Oh yeah, I can hear us. We're here. We're live now? That's the first I've seen us. We had some huge technical issues, guys. They're still happening, actually.
Yeah.
Huge technical issues. But that's okay. That's okay. I mean, it's what happens. We'll try again. And if we fail again, then I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how we go. Nate's a little glitchy, but maybe he'll improve as
Mm.
the night goes on. You know, we were fine last night on our flagship show, Pro Wrestling Sauce, where me and Nate cover wrestling every Wednesday at 10:15, and now we're here again for a second night to talk Survivor. And hopefully it works out. Now, if we do freeze, Nate, I want to warn you. If we freeze on my end, we'll just wait it out. We'll just continue talking.
Okay.
As long as I can hear you. Last time you just completely
I'm
disappeared.
down. I'm down. I'll try not to move.
You'll try
Yeah,
not.
what happened last time? It was weird.
Yeah, it's still you're like talking and
I
then
won't
like
eat too
you're
much, so I won't be listening.
yeah you catch up afterwards.
Mm.
But anyway,
They're trying to destroy our Survivor show.
they are, dude. They're trying to shut us down. They've never. Every time we've tried to cover Survivor, something goes haywire. They're like, no.
YouTube is. We're just too powerful for you. They don't want the show because they know it would take over.
They say stick to wrestling, boys. Stick to wrestling.
Mm.
Well, I'm Josh O'Leary. Welcome in, everybody. I'm joined with Nate, who I am joined with every Wednesday night. And now we're going to talk a little bit of Survivor 48, Episode 1. Okay, and I got my notes here, Nate. I showed them to you before. I got them all juiced up right here, ready to go. Nice stack of notes. And this was the first episode of the 48th season of Survivor, and it got off to an emotional start, and a very emotional start with the cast being told that they were going to go on to the season. They were kind of like me and you are right now on a webcam. They were hopefully not freezing and being told that they were going to go on to the 48th season, which is a good reason to get so emotional, I think. Do you think so?
Imagine having that. Imagine having that big last interview, and then you're just chunking hard. They're like, you made, and then you're just like, it just messed up. It's like you made Survivor.
Yeah, Survivor season 48, and you're like, oh!
Winner.
And it just freezes
That'd
on
be
you.
great.
What you looking at? The sours? You can have a sour. Here. Here you go. There you go. She wanted some sour candy.
Dude, freaking sour.
Yeah, dude. You know, once you get introduced to sour candy, you just can't get enough. So, let's see. After this, after the cast was told via webcam that they're going to be going on to the 48th season of Survivor, and everyone celebrates, we go to days 1 and 2, and we got the cast showing up onto the beach. And my first initial thought, Nate, I wrote it down right here. My first initial thought with this cast showing up onto the beach was, I really like that guy in that pizza t-shirt. That was just my first thought. I wrote it down. I said, I like that guy in the pizza shirt just based off his shirt. It said pizza. I said, I like this. I said, Nate, you there? Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm listening.
Okay. We are frozen, but I think we'll come back. I think this is just our stereotypical freeze that we normally go through on the sauce. So this looks normal.
Mm-hmm.
The one earlier did not look normal. We both froze here, not just one of us. So I will be back momentarily with our visuals.
Our faces.
Yes, with our faces moving. I don't think anyone's here. We had 6 people in that first one, and then they just were like, this channel sucks. We're never coming back.
Like, what is this?
But all right, we got introduced to the cast here. Just the first initial introductions here from the cast. Did anybody from this first initial cast, Nate, did they stand out to you? Anybody from this cast? Did you have any mental note from anybody introducing themselves? Because Jeff really only went to like 5 people.
Mm. Yeah. I'm trying to think. So you got the dude. Okay, so this person a reaction, and this is probably bad. So the guy that what he stuttered or he had the
Oh, the speech
speech
impediment, yeah.
and pretty much. So I just thought, wow, we have killed Tony comedian. How did this guy get up here?
Oh no, Nate. Oh
Yeah, that's.
no.
I was like, man, I'm gonna save this for the show. I was gonna save it for last night, but then we moved it to this. I was like, I should say this. It'd be great.
He said,
Kill Tony's going everywhere.
"Kill Tony, comedian." That's so mean. I mean, it's
He
mean
needs
to
to go
him,
on there
dude.
next.
He's way more talented than any.
Yeah,
Well, I don't know. He could be the Martin Phillips of the season of Survivor. You know.
yeah, you could.
Yeah. But I think he just has a speech impediment, Nate. I think he's just kind of talks kind of funny, right?
Yeah, that's all it is.
I didn't hear him talk too much, actually.
Yeah,
I don't
but I
even
mean,
think I picked up on it.
he'll definitely get a golden ticket on Kill Tony though.
You think Jeff Probst is going to give him the golden ticket? And we're back. See, look, that was our initial freeze. I think we're juiced now. I think we're good. The computer's warmed up and we're good. But yeah, I think he stood out. He did stand out. Another person that stood out for me was Chrissy. Chrissy stood out to me. She was like the old country girl, and she was like, "Hey, I don't know." She reminded me of Shambo. I don't know if you ever watched Russell Hance's season 19.
No.
Yeah, but Shambo. I was getting Shambo vibes from Chrissy. And then we get to the tribes. Let's just get to the tribes. Everybody got split into tribes here. I couldn't really decipher from just that small introduction who was who, and I didn't do any cast prejudgment here. I didn't go through the cast like we did last year and take down any notes about the cast before I watched the season this year. So we go into the tribes, and we got the Lagi tribe, who are purple, and we got Vula, who are green, and Siva, who are orange. Then we go to our first challenge right away, and they did it again. They did this last season, I believe a few seasons before in the 40s. They go straight to this mud challenge, which I hate.
Yeah.
I hate this challenge.
That dude threw out his.
Yeah, that one dude threw out his shoulder. I mean, it's a rough challenge. That does not the part that pisses me off. What pisses me off is that I don't know what anybody looks like. Everybody is covered in mud, and it just is. It's a strange. Like, I'm supposed to be this is supposed to be an introduction here for everyone, and I don't know what anybody's face looks like because they're covered in mud right away. Like, I don't know. I switch it up with the challenge there at the beginning. I know Jeff is like, he likes a metaphor for everything. He's like, survive when you get into, it's like being baptized into the survivor gods, the mud. Like, we don't need all that. We don't need all that. But that was interesting to say the least. Literally, to say the least, is my least favorite part of the episode. Was that mud challenge. And
I think the only thing that.
Yeah.
Sorry. The
Go ahead.
only thing I liked out of that challenge was was this was the one with the sleigh where like they had to pull like the sleigh thing up like the little hill, right?
Yeah. Right. My internet went out.
Messed up.
My internet just went out completely. Like, I just watched it. I just watched my internet go completely out, like for no reason. And I just reconnected completely fine. It just dropped. It's just like, yeah, we just don't feel like it. Very strange.
Oh wait. Oh, we're live. Okay, so we're still live.
Yeah, we're still okay. I don't need to click around like I did the first time. The first time I messed around way too much. So anyway, let's get back to Survivor here. Yeah, this mud challenge, Nate. I don't know what you were talking about with the sled, right? Oh wait, this is the one where they had to like push. They were all covered in mud and they had to push each other up that ramp and get over it, right?
Okay.
This is the very first thing that happened.
One. I'm thinking of the next one.
Yeah, well, that next one's a ways away here.
My bad.
Yeah, that's a ways away.
Yeah, my bad.
So I didn't like everyone covered in mud, but Loggy wins the first challenge. The Purple Tribe wins, and they also get Flint and plus the supplies. I guess that's what they win here. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and then we go to Camp Life, a nice chunk of camp life for all three tribes, which is part of my favorite stuff because it really shows the dynamic between each tribe, who's going to be a big player, who's going to play too early, so on and so forth. Um,
Mm-hmm.
we had, and I don't know that it was kind of going from tribe to tribe, and I didn't know who was who,
Yeah.
for a minute because not everybody's got their buff on.
Mm-hmm.
So these are just the notes. I'm going to run down my notes. Like I said, I don't know if I said it in this version of the stream here, but in my notes here, they're just my thoughts that I've gone through here. So we get to Camp Life, and I wrote Muscle Stutman hates water. I heard him say that. I heard him say
Mm-hmm.
water's disgusting. I don't like water. Then later on in the episode, this same man also scoffed at someone for liking well done steak. So I don't know if I can even
Mm-hmm.
trust his opinion to begin with. You don't like water, you know?
Yeah. And he said he eats rare to medium rare.
Yeah, which is fine. That's fine for a steak.
Yeah.
But
Rare. I don't know about rare, but medium rare. I'm on.
but you can't drink a glass of water. You stupid bitch.
Yeah, that's
Drink a glass
crazy.
of water, dude. Like God. Um. Anyway, we excuse me. Let's see. The dual challenge. Then we also simultaneously going from camp life to the dual challenge, as we had. I was getting confused here because it was Kevin and who was the other one? There's another K. They're both K names. It was like Kevin and Kyle, I think, something like that. Um,
Maybe.
yeah, the
I don't
guy who hurt
remember.
his shoulder, and then
Yep.
really nice lawyer black dude. I think he's Kevin.
Mm-hmm.
He told everyone he was a school teacher.
Could
He's
be.
really a lawyer. Um,
Yep.
that guy.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm not sure who was who there with the two K names. But Kevin or whoever he was a very good sport because he broke this challenge. He broke the jar that he was supposed to be filling up, and it still helped the other K fill his up. Now I thought that was very sweet of him. I thought that was very nice of him. Some people may see it as gameplay. I mean, what isn't gameplay out there? If you're doing a favor from someone, that's that's gameplay at that point. If you help someone tie their shoe while you're on the island, that's gameplay at that point. So yeah, but he still helped him out. Man, was a good sport about it. That was nice to see. Nate, did you like that?
Yeah. So I was looking at the name. Sorry. One is Kyle. Was the other black man? Was that the surgeon?
No, he's not a
Do
surgeon.
you
He's a
remember?
lawyer.
Oh, well, no, that was the Kyle. That was the dude that messed up his shoulder. And then the other guy that was with him was the surgeon, correct? Or no?
Nah, dude, it's no. There's two K names, man. Two guys with a K. See, this is why it's tough because everybody's covered in mud.
Yeah.
And the guy that hurt his shoulder wasn't the black dude.
It was the Asian. Oh yeah, Kevin
Kevin and what? And who was the other K? I've already been saying
and
Kevin.
Kyle.
Kyle, okay.
Kyle.
Okay.
Kyle and Kevin.
Kyle and Kevin.
Okay. Sorry. I was helping you out so you didn't have to say K and all that.
It's all good. I mean, it's hard to decipher still. I still don't know who's who.
Yeah,
Um,
first episode is hard.
yeah, it is hard to get to know these names. But he was a good sport, regardless. And they both went about this challenge a different way, which I thought was cool. Because Kevin just broke his stick in half to get the pot. And then Kyle was like, nah, I'm going to push the pot off with another stick. And kind of like that sweat versus savvy thing they've been doing. They just didn't call it that. They just let
Yeah.
the sweat versus savvy kind of happen on their own. And then let's see here. We go to Saya. Okay, Saya. She was the star of this episode, Miss Saya. Very Rome-esque. She was reminding me a lot of Rome. Uh, running the show from the very start. Um, not as outlandish and not as over the top as Rome would be, but still very over the top. Um, and she's shady. She's talking way too much. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go go play it. She came in here just to tell me wee. Just so you know. Uh, Strongman David notices symbols and letters around the camp. Right? He notices these symbols and letters around the camp. His tribe, he doesn't know what they're for, but he just sees like, hey, there's a dolphin over here, a pink dolphin. What's up with that? There's a blue
Yeah.
monkey over here painted. He's like, it's got to be part of some challenge, but he doesn't know what yet. And then,
And I would say they still haven't figured it out.
yeah, that tribe has not. No. Fire Chief Joe is introduced, and we get a nice little introduction for Fire Chief Joe. He kind of gets his own. He was the last one told at the beginning of the episode that he was going to be on Survivor 48. And he said, "I'm going to make my children proud." He's the good, humble firefighter dad. You can tell that's the character that he's giving off. And then he is introduced, and we are introduced to what I wrote down here as autistic hockey girl. That's just what I wrote down.
Yeah.
And then I wrote underneath it, is way too gullible. And let it be known I am not laughing at her. I just thought it was a little over the top of how much it's drilled in that she has autism. Like, we get it.
Yeah. It's her name's Eva.
Yeah, Eva.
I think
Okay.
it's Eva.
Okay. Yeah, I should probably call her name, right? But I was just like, I don't know. She seems very vulnerable, and
Yeah.
I don't know. Someone that's already looking to tag on, and that's just kind of what they're doing. I need someone to tag on to protect me, type thing, and just being like straightforward about it. Like, I'm not really gonna play. I need you to protect me, type thing. Like, I can't lie to people, type thing. Like, I get it, but at the same time, I don't know. This game is maybe not be for you. I don't know. But it's gonna be
My
like an
only thing is,
emotional father-daughter bond thing there between them, and that's not for me, at
you
least.
see, my only thing about this stuff is, and I don't want to seem like I'm always bashing someone, but this is why I don't like the soppiness, because this is CBS political
The
adding
sappiness, you
another.
say? Yeah.
Yeah, this is CBS adding another like thing to the show. So you have white people, black people, gays,
Yeah.
all different types of people.
Yeah,
Now,
sure.
autism a big thing now because everyone says they have autism. Okay, let's add autism person. It's just a political like CBS thing.
Yeah.
That's the one thing on the show that I don't like. I enjoyed the show. I love the show, but that's like the one thing I'm like, CBS, come on, why?
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
what you're doing.
Yeah. I mean, we can go back to, what was it? 41, when Jeff was like, "You guys want me to stop saying guys?" Because he used
Oh,
to say,
oh,
"Come on in, guys."
yeah,
And
exactly.
this is getting a
And this
little.
is it's CBS. It's not the show. It's CBS because
Yeah.
this show's on CBS. So since CBS is on everything, like you can literally plug in a cable and you have CBS. So it's like everywhere, and they pretty much please everyone.
Yeah, they want to please everyone, and I get it. You're a big TV network, and
Yeah, I do.
you want to please the masses. So I get it, but I don't think it needs to be drilled in so hard. And I do know a lot of people that make it their personality. That's just what they do. They
Yeah.
make it their personality. It's almost like meat. It's almost like knowing a vegan. It's like the same thing.
I'm
They're
surprised
just
they don't have one of those.
yeah. Well, they had one last season. It didn't go good. It was Kyle.
Oh
He
yeah,
he
Kyle.
immediately ate chicken wings.
Yeah. Now, to like, I guess talk on the other side of my mouth is the way you could say it. My wife brought up a good point. Is the only good thing about them doing this? It teaches people that don't know about these things that people go through. So like you can show people like this girl has autism. This is what she has to do daily. So I get that. I get the in it. But
Yeah.
the having to shovel it down everyone's throat is kind of like, come on, man. I just want to watch the game show. Like, I'm not here to learn
Yeah.
about all these
Well,
different types of people in the world.
I mean, that's part of the
But it's
game.
also nice.
That's part of the game
That's what I'm saying. It's
the
like,
human interaction. So,
yeah, it's a good and bad thing. That's what I have to say about it.
yeah. Can I is it okay? Yes. Can I find it annoying?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Yes. All right. So
that's it. That's
so then I
really
wrote
okay.
down that's no, it's good points. So then I wrote down Seiya as dictating way too much, way too early. That's what I think. I think even though she came out on top by the end of this episode, spoiler alert. I mean, should I even have to say that? If you're watching this, spoiler. You're watching a spoiler. Leah, don't mess with the lights. Hey. She just comes in here and starts messing with the lights. Leah, don't mess with the lights. Thank you. Sia is she's dictating way too much, too early, and I think it's gonna come back to bite her, even though she came up on top by the end of this episode. Now she finds the beware advantage with Pizza Man. Her and Pizza Man, Justin is his name. It's a cryptic. It's like a little like cryptic thing that you that kind of like a Hellraiser type thing that like you crack the code and the idol is inside. But how is she gonna crack the code? Now immediately, for me, I don't know about you, Nate, but immediately when they found this cryptic, I was like, this is a full-on immunity idol, and those letters from earlier or those symbols and stuff that they were uncovering, that's what this is for.
Yes.
You know,
Mhm.
and this is going to be the first tribe to probably put it together, and they were. They're hidden. All the letters and numbers are hidden around camp. And then I wrote down she would be screwed if Justin squealed. Like Justin could squeal just to one person on the other side, and they kind of teased him turning on her a little bit at the end. But inevitably he stuck with her since she does indeed have something so powerful. Then, is there anything there that you wanted to comment on, Nate, with the beware advantage?
No, I just thought that it was that hitting immunity like whole. I thought that was cool. It was a different way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
When I saw rope, when they were doing the rope type stuff, I thought they were gonna get him with another thing from last season, like untie this rope and something's gonna come smashing down. There's gonna be
Oh
paint.
yeah.
They need to do that again. By the way, that was dope. That
Oh
that's
yeah.
what I thought when they were like, "Oh, look at this rope," and I'm like, "Oh
Yeah.
no!" And then it was just showing the symbols, I guess.
Oh
Thought it
yeah.
was cool. Cool way to do it.
It was cool. It was very cool. Hold on, let me fix this doll's hair that my daughter needs to fix. She desperately
Can you
needs
put
this
it on,
doll to
please?
have her hair. This doll's walking around bald. Here you go.
Yeah, we're being bald, Leo. What the heck?
There you go.
What do you got against bald people?
Um. Yeah. Then we have on the other tribe we have Star sneaking off. Star, the basketball player. She's sneaking off. She's on Loggy, and her tribe is definitely taking notice of her just kind of sneaking around and not really mingling or becoming one with her tribe mates there. Yeah, I wrote Star and Seiya both a little too jumpy too early, but I mean it's hard not to be. You're on Survivor, you know it's exciting.
Yeah.
Then we're introduced, Nate, to one of my favorite things that happened on the show, and that was the California Girls Alliance. The California Girls, which consists of 3 men, one really heavily bearded man. You can only see this guy's lips. He looks like a James Harden style beard there. And then you got, I don't remember everybody's name here. I really don't. But and then you got 2 straight dudes and a gay dude in here. In this alliance, and the gay dude's flabbergasted that he's in an alliance with 2 straight men. He can't believe it. And I just thought this was really fun.
Gay dude has a good mustache. His name's Tom, by the way.
It's a weird mustache. It's very short. It's very short mustache. He keeps it short and close to his face, and he kind of like cuts it off at the edges there. And I'm like, okay, you're getting a little close. You're cutting it close.
Yeah, you cut 2/4 of it off, and it's
whoa, Nate! I didn't say it. Whoa, Nelly. Yeah, but I like this alliance. I thought this was super fun. I thought this was a fun time. Good stuff. Uh, Let me see here. And then we had, let's see, blah, 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 blah. Oh, yeah, I wrote here another thing. We had, what's her name? I don't want to call her. Let's call her Hockey Girl. Hockey Girl starts conveying to.
Eva.
Yes, she starts conveying to Fire Chief Joe a little too much, to the point to where I was like, you're almost asking someone to babysit you. Like, she was like, if I do this, you need to squeeze my hand.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, if someone comes to me, well, first, like my day 1, day 2 on Survivor, and they're asking me to do all this stuff to, like, keep them alive, like, I got to squeeze their hand and shit, I'm like, I'm out. I'm out of this. I'm voting them out as soon as possible. Get them away from me.
Yeah. But on the bright side, I feel like she picked the perfect person
Mm-hmm.
because he was like a captain.
Yeah, she wouldn't want to pick me out
fire,
there. I'll tell you
man.
that. She would not want to pick me.
Like this dude is, because you got to think, firemen would be EMTs as well. So it's like, this is the perfect dude to give a medical whatever to
Yeah.
and be like, yo, take care of me, please.
Yeah, so you're right. You're right. So then I wrote down, we get to the big steak moment, Nate. We got to the big steak moment.
Mm-hmm.
Charity. Charity eats her steak medium well.
Yeah, she does.
And the tribe was appalled by this. They said, So I heard people saying they eat their steak like a normal person. Oh, Lori's home. You hear that? Hey. Hey, what's going on?
Oh no, wait, I got you. I got you. Ready?
Oh, Lori's home. Nate's hitting the horns for you.
Too bad we don't have the Lori.
But yeah, I just wrote down the whole tribe turns against Charity. Do not eat well done steak. Do not eat well done steak.
Yeah. Bad.
Nope. And let me see here. Sia tells her core 4 alliance to help her figure out her beware advantage. All right, now we're there. Sia is telling her core 4 alliance, hey, I got this beware, but I can't figure all this out on my own, especially in such little time. Like, so, before the next tribal, in case we go, we need to start figuring this out. And it was, which I honestly don't think it was needed. I don't think she needed to do this.
Yeah.
I think she could have kept this to herself, or maybe shared it just with Justin, Pizza Man, and not all 4, because you didn't need to figure this out before this tribal. Like, you got 1 vote, and it was from the person you guys sent home. Like, you guys were in control of this vote, very much so, and I think you could have waited it out just a little bit. Like, you went really fast, really quickly, because you were worried about not having your vote at this tribal, but you didn't really need it. So
No, not really.
no, you didn't. I mean, she doesn't know that going in, but this is the first tribal, and I feel like you kind of had the cards there.
And even if you didn't have your vote, you can still lie. Like, no one trusts anyone. If you trust anyone on the first day, is insane. So it's like, I feel like you need to lie at least one day, like just one time, just like, yeah, I voted, I don't, but if you count the numbers, I mean, it makes sense, but
Yeah, I mean, there's people that lie on the first day, plenty.
Yeah.
And you got to trust on the first day. You got to. Justin put his trust in Saya, and by the end of it, I forget her name. Was it? Samantha went home. Sam, something like that.
Oh, was it? I thought it wasn't. Wait, was it Charity that went home?
No. Charity didn't go.
No, they
home.
stayed.
Charity didn't. Tribe didn't even go to tribal.
Didn't go. It was. Yeah, it was. Dang, who was it? I forgot. What the heck?
I thought you already had the cast list pulled up there, Nick.
I am. I'm looking at their faces, but I don't remember who it was.
It's a blonde lady. Huh? Oh,
Her name wasn't Charity?
No.
The one that was looking in the stars?
Yeah, her name's Charity, but that's not. Wait, the one that's looking. No,
That's
that's
the group that went.
yeah, that's the group that went. But her name wasn't Charity.
Is it not how you? It's
It's an S. It starts with an S.
yeah.
Charity doesn't start with an S.
There's no lady that starts with an S.
There's two. There's Saya and
Uh, yeah, there's Star, but it wasn't Star that went home.
there's three then.
Oh, Stephanie.
Goodness.
That's who it was. Sorry, she was. I had to scroll more up. Sorry, I didn't see her face. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it was Stephanie. My bad. Yeah, it was definitely her.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, I need to be prepared. I need to be better prepared.
It's okay. This is our first run, man. It's our first run. We're not used to covering
I
reality
totally forgot.
TV like this. We cover pro wrestling, okay? And pro wrestling,
Exactly.
it thrives off of our technical hiccups and not knowing the names of people. It thrives.
And it's like every week it's the same people. So
Yeah, true. So you get to know the roster and all that. Doing hair. Oh,
but yeah.
so
So wait. So what we?
where are we at? Yeah.
Where
So
were you?
her
I'm trying
alliance.
to think.
We are talking about her and her alliance helping solve this cryptic that she got.
Yep.
Her alliance helps solve it, and she gets the idol within day 2, which is pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. I think it's doing a little
Yeah.
bit much. I think it paints a big target on your back, especially with the core 4 there who don't have the power, and you're just holding it, even though they did some of the work. So you better use that to make them happy, right?
Oh, you know what from this though? Now it's hitting me. You know what I took from this moment? So say whatever her name.
Yeah, say
She
it.
had the surgeon guy help her, right?
Yeah.
When she got the letter, she's telling him he's like letters, and then he wrote it down in the sand. Now tell me, did you see any letters that he wrote in the sand? Because I'm like, how does he see like it looked like when he wrote in the sand, the
Yeah.
sand just filled it back in. Like it
Yeah,
didn't
he
look like he was
probably
looking
didn't.
at anything.
Well, yeah, he didn't. I mean, it's just like kind of like spelling something out. Like when I have to like spell something out, if someone's asking me how to spell
Yeah.
something, I have to kind of like write it in the air. So I
Yeah.
kind of get that.
Yeah.
I kind of get that. Like he was just kind of writing it
No, but
out to.
I was looking at it as like, dude, this guy's smart. This dude just literally just wrote in the sand
Yeah.
and was just like, oh yeah, listen. Why do you guys know that? What the hell?
Yeah, he's super under the radar too. You didn't see too much of him,
Yeah.
you know. He's just part of that core 4 with Saya, Justin, the Pizza Man, and was it Kevin or
Yep.
Kyle, whichever one it was.
It was Kevin.
It's Kevin. All right, now we're on to day 3, and we're at the immunity challenge. Okay, 3 days within this first episode here. This is your typical physical, grueling challenge with a big giant puzzle at the end. You know, you got to put the Survivor logo together at the end in your tribe's color. Siva was first. Lagi was second to the puzzle. Because, like, honestly, the physical part is, to me, it's pointless. To me, it's
Yeah.
kind of pointless. It's like you're making them do all this stuff just to get to this puzzle where everyone's going to be there kind of at the same time. You know, they break it up on TV to make it seem like it's not happening that way, but it's kind of happening that way. It's a grueling, it's something grueling to go through before you have to do a puzzle, is what this challenge is. Lagi finished quick, very quick though, when they got there. Not having too many issues with their puzzle, and they got first. Now there is a second immunity idol for another tribe, since this is a 3-tribe show, and Siva won the second one, sending Vula to tribal council. Now,
This was the slave one I was talking about, by the way.
yeah. Now, if I went to my other notes,
So whatever it was.
if I went to the Yeah, I know. This was the challenge that was the challenge you were referring to. Yeah.
Yeah.
If I went to my notes, if I went one page over, we would have known her name. We wouldn't have had to look it up because I wrote it down. But it says Steph thinks she's responsible for volunteering for the puzzle. She thinks she's responsible, and she would be right. They're gonna try to pin some of that on her. Um, but I think the real reason why the negativity was going on towards her was that Saya just doesn't like her. I don't think Saya was vibing
Yeah.
at all with Steph. From what I heard, she wasn't
Mhm.
vibing with her preseason. I read something about that on Reddit. Wasn't vibing with her like just even before the show got started. Um, Now, Steph was one of those, girls who, like you said, likes to look at the stars, is asking everyone their astrology signs, and she's trying to
Mhm.
connect with humans that way. And it didn't seem like Saya was the type of person to be connected with in that fashion. Uh, I wouldn't
Yeah.
be either. I wouldn't be either. That's not my thing.
She was she was hippie style type. She seemed like
Yeah,
hippie-ish.
yeah, free spirit.
Stephanie.
Yeah, and we've had those before. It's nothing new.
Now,
If anything,
did you
she
know
was holding
one
back. She
fact?
said that in the episode. She's like, I'm holding back, aspects of my personality because I don't want to come on too strong.
Yeah. Now I don't mean to add this to this, but did you know one thing about
Saya,
Sai, whatever her name is,
Saya,
Saya? You know one thing that's gonna make you not like her?
what's that?
She's from Philly. And you know what the football team in Philly is?
Whoop. Uh, the Tampa Bay Bucks.
Oh no. Yes. Exactly. Ding.
Well, dude, it's fine. What are you talking about? I like Rob McElhenney. I like plenty of people from Philadelphia. Shane Gillis is fine. There's there's some
True.
there's some people that are okay that end up from Philly. You know, it's just when you get a collective of the people that live there year round. That's
You have to grease the light bulb.
yeah, yeah. So they swing off of it after they win the Super Bowl, right? A street light bulb. Anyway, I mean, she's Saya's already kind of rubbing me the wrong way, to be honest. Not even being from Philly. I mean, I can definitely now that you say that, it makes perfect sense why she's so aggressive in her playing style here. Uh,
Yeah.
she's trying to Saquon Barkley all over the place. She's running around. Uh, all right, so we got Jonathan the pizza guy playing both sides.
Mhm.
He's talking to Saya, trying to play it up, but he's also at the water well talking it up with Steph and with Mary. And Steph and Mary are both trying to get him over to their side. And Justin seems like he might do it because he even has like a side interview. Like he's like, yo, she's got that idol, like you know
Yeah.
but she's got so he keeps himself close. He's like, do I keep myself close to the power or do I get rid of the power? Do I just eliminate it? And he ultimately decided to keep it, but we're getting there. Justin and Justin and Kyle both actually are talking about teaming up and taking her out. Then we get to tribal council, and then I wrote down my guess, and I said, please shock me. Let it be Saya. I said, shock me. I want to see Saya. Saya's rolling her eyes at Steph hard. Anytime Jeff asks her a question and Steph answers, Saya is rolling her eyes, and I don't even think she realizes she's doing it.
Mhm.
Pizza Man makes pizza analogy. That's what I wrote down. He immediately was like, Jeff, it's kind of like working in the pizza shop. Your hands are in the dough. You're walking around checking if anybody needs anything. Do you need me to go get supplies? And I'm like,
That's why you glued to him because he's a pizza man.
yeah, because he's well, we're both former pizza men, you know.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
like, I see this guy out here. He looks like he probably owns a shop, and he's, slinging dough all day. Yeah, I can't help it but root for this guy. And he's playing both sides. He's the wild card, baby. I love this guy. Justin's my favorite so far. What little I've seen of him. Anyway,
Oh,
I love the
He's
pizza
a
analogy.
pizzeria manager.
Yeah, I told you. He
He's a
probably owns a
pizzeria
shop.
manager, and he's
Yeah.
from Massachusetts.
Yeah, good East Coast boy. Nice.
29 years old. That's it. That's the only fact. That's the last.
Yeah,
Young guy.
good East Coast boy. And then we have Saya in Tribal, from what I believe, in Tribal burying herself. She's burying herself. Oh wait, are you gonna? I gotta move the. Hold on. I'm over here now. Um, we got Saya burying herself at Tribal with her cocky attitude. She's being super cocky. Super cocky for absolutely no reason. I thought a little over cocky in front of all of her peers sitting there.
Hmm.
Definitely shades of Rome. Shades of Rome from last season coming out here at Tribal from her. You know, she likes that spotlight. It's obvious.
Yeah.
And then let's see. We got I wrote did oh yeah, then they teased us. They teased us with Justin's vote. They teased us. They had Justin write down S. So it's like, "Oh, did he write?" That's how I knew it was an S name earlier. Was it Steph
Yeah.
or was it
Classic.
Saya? And I was like, "Which one did he write down?" And of course, he stuck with Steph, and she went home. And that's how it played out. A
Well,
nice.
Steph played her shot at her.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, you're right, Nate. Yes, she did play her shot in the dark, and I didn't think it was gonna work. It didn't. It's a 1 in like what 6 chance. It's a 1 in 6
Okay.
chance. I believe Caleb from
I
45
only
was the only
remember
person
one.
where it's ever worked. So
Yep. That's what it was. I only remember one happening.
yeah, it's Caleb from 45. So it's you're not gonna get that working too many times. But yeah, that was episode 1. We ran it down. Nate, who do you just from your highlights of this episode? Who? Give me your favorite person, Nate, from each tribe here. Give me your favorite person from each tribe. Oh,
Me-
Johnny in the chat saying,
I
"What
would say
up? What up, Johnny? It's Johnny
I
Party
think
Mix Eagle Milk."
I think you won over with Pizza Guy. I think we're rooting for him. I like Pizza Guy.
Yeah. Say goodnight.
Sweet dreams.
Say goodnight, Leah.
Uh,
Leah saying goodnight.
Naya. You don't remember me, but I remember you.
All right, yeah. Pizza
Um,
Guy's your favorite? Yeah, me too. I like Pizza Guy on this tribe.
Pizza
I
Guy.
like him playing both sides. Now let's go to that's Green tribe or whatever tribe that was. Go to another tribe. That was Vula. So
The other one. I like the fire captain dude. The one that helped with Eva. I
yeah.
thought he was cool. I think he's gonna make it far because he's very nice. He's gonna bond with everyone,
Now that's someone I didn't expect you
and
to
he's
say.
like that. He has that, and he has like that leadership. So I feel like he can go. What I saw of him, what they showed of him, he looks like an emotional guy. So I feel like he can
Yeah.
make it far. Honestly.
I didn't think about it that way, Nate. You make me
Um,
feel bad for shitting all over him and Hockey Girl.
And then the next one, and then the last one, I don't know. See these, I feel like this tribe. This is the
Is,
Kyle, and
is this
the
the one with
speech
Star
impediment
on
guy,
it?
Mitch.
No, Mitch.
Yes. No. Wait. No. Star was on that last one. Star's on the one with
With all
the
the beef castles, with all the beefy boys.
the California girls. Yeah.
Yeah,
The California girl. Yeah. That's Star's tribe.
the California beef boys.
This it was. I don't know how to. I'm not gonna pronounce it. This other tribe, looking at them,
Huh?
this other tribe, I think I like David, the buff stunt dude,
He's all right. He's all right. He was the one grilling her about the steak. Yeah.
because I feel like Camilla, the
I like her. I like her. She seems
yeah, but I feel like she's aggressive. She's really
scrappy.
like pushing. Like, she's aggressive right now. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
but she's
But
aggressive,
she
but
might, I think she'll do good.
I think she'll do good. I think it's a lot of first jitters, first couple day jitters of being out there on Survivor. That's why a few people are probably playing so aggressive. But it'll slow down for some of them, depending on how aggressive they play. I think Saya is the one that really needs to look out because she played so hard. I mean, idle on day 2,
Yeah,
votes
it's crazy.
votes going your way. You're kind of running the show. When you're running the show that early, it's not a good thing all the time. Because I could tell you
Nope.
right now, if I was on her tribe and I was the pizza man that saw her get that, I'm immediately like, we got to get her out.
Yeah,
We got to get her out of here.
we could just make it seem like we're with her, and then just vote her blindside. Boom.
Oh yeah, if I was Justin, when I
Easy.
wrote S, it would have said IA after it, because I would have been like,
Yeah.
yeah, we got to get rid of her. But then it would have only been a 2-2 vote. I would have brought somebody else over. I would have went up to Kyle and been like, we're doing it now. We're doing it now.
Yeah.
Like,
Why not? Best time.
it's never too early. It's never too early to make a good game move. Just remember that you made it, so if you make it to the end, you can talk about it then.
Yep.
Because a lot of times people do stuff and then they get
I
to the
feel
end
like,
and they forget what they've done.
but also making a big move like that puts a target on you as well, because everyone else won't trust you because you went ahead and made that big early. So I feel like it's tricky.
Good point. Good
It's
point.
like you want to be the head dog. You don't want to be the head honcho, but you also don't want to be the head honcho making the plans either.
Yeah.
So like I feel like in the beginning you're gonna have to be that between, like, hey, yeah, like a yes man in the beginning,
Hmm. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes
and
sense.
then let the, let the cocky people get themselves out early. So it's all the yes men in the middle and like later down the line.
Yeah, uh, that makes sense. I mean, there's a few different strategies you could have early in the game. I mean, we just saw,
Oh yeah,
we
definitely.
just saw Steph, take the strategy of I'm going to sit on my hands. That's what she kept saying. I'm going to sit on my hands
Mhm.
and not show too much of my personality and kind of just bond slowly with these people, and not be too game, strategic, aggressive. And then Saya was like, I'm going to do the opposite of that. I'm not going to sit on my hands. I'm going to be digging through whatever I can, and I'm going to try to make as many alliances as I can within my tribe right now. So
Yeah.
there's and then
Yeah.
sometimes Steph's approach works. Sometimes the sitting on your hands works. People are
Yep.
you'll get with a tribe and that whole tribe is just
Dude.
like, yo, they're playing too aggressive. I don't like that shit. Like if Star's tribe was the one to go to tribal council, Star would have been gone because they didn't like that. Her tribe did not like her going around looking for this idol. Even if she did find it, I don't think they would have liked it. Um, but
Yeah.
Saya on the other hand, her tribe she got lucky. She got with a tribe that didn't mind her having that, considering that 4 people on the tribe know she's got it.
Mm.
There's like what two left out there, like that's a bold move to make, man. You got 4 people know you got all that power. That's and I mean kudos to her for keeping all those 4 people in line, having them vote her way. So. Yeah,
Mm.
Stephanie went home, and I thought this was a very, I would say middle grade, like standard Survivor opening for the season. This was not last. I
Yeah. Yeah.
thought last year's was the
Definitely.
best. Was one of the best kickoffs to Survivor that I remember in recent memory.
You, you see, I don't know if you liked it, but I always like the first episode being where they start on the island and then they put the ship in the middle of the water, and you have to swim out to get supplies, and you see how much supplies you can grab.
Yeah, yeah, I enjoy that too. That's
You
all.
know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah,
I always like that. Just off the jump.
yeah. I think they should bring some of that back. As you know, Nate, they are doing Survivor 50 with the voting. Maybe they'll include that. Uh, as in fans
Yeah.
pick how the season is run is what they're going with here, not the cast, but how the season is run. And
Now, did you do
maybe they'll
yours?
include that.
Did you
Do you
vote
want a
in?
marooning or do you want the marooning is what you want. You want the yeah, you're on this boat, you got to find a blue paddle. Each whatever has to find a blue paddle or you don't get flint, but grab any supplies you want off this boat as well. Put them in your canoe,
Yeah.
you know. First 2 tribes to get to their platform, everybody off the boat, wins all the supplies.
That was always a good ending. Good
Yeah.
start. It's always a good start when you do that.
My favorite one they've ever done is Pearl when they did Pearl Islands. They had it was
Mm.
a Rupert. Do you remember Rupert? It was his first season. Rupert and Johnny Fairplay. Um,
Mm-mm.
they sent them all to like a tribe out on the like, and they were supposed to like buy supplies. Like they gave them like money to like buy supplies from these actual
Yeah.
tribesmen out in the Pearl Islands. And Rupert saw one of the other tribes leave all their stuff like on the truck that they showed up in, and he just started stealing their shit. He started like, I'm gonna take their
Oh, bro.
he's like, I'm gonna take their shoes. I was like, that's
Dude, that's
genius, kind
early
of.
Survivor.
Oh yeah, man, that's early stuff, man. Throwing people's shoes and people's
Yeah.
socks in the fire and stuff just to play with people, man. Some evil stuff, dude.
Yeah. Crazy.
Oh yeah, but this was good. We'll see where it goes from here. Nate,
Yeah.
out of your three favorites, here's my last question for you. Out of your three favorites that you picked from all three tribes, out of those three, who's
Mm.
winning?
Um,
Super early prediction.
I think.
Hmm.
Dang. I want to say P.I. just because how cool he is, but I don't know.
You
I
want to
don't
say
think it'll be
who?
him. Um,
Who?
the
Justin?
pizza dude,
Oh yeah.
Justin. I like him, but I think out of the three, because I think I'm gonna pick Camilla over the stunt dude. So I think Camilla winner. We get another woman. I
Hey,
said
you know,
women.
I'm not even mad about
Sorry.
that. She seems pretty scrappy and ready to play this game, and maybe by the end of the season, we'll be really be exposed to that personality, and she'll win. I think that's a pretty solid pick out of the three you named. So, if I was to
Mm,
pick anybody out of just this whole season, just randomly here from season 48, episode 1, just based off the cast of me watching this first episode, I think I'd put her in my top three. I'd put her in my top three. Now I'd put Justin in my top three too. I would, the Pizza Man. I'd put him there. He's playing both sides on his
yeah.
tribe, and he got some enough screen time for me to think like, oh, maybe he'll do something. And there's some few people that didn't get any screen time, and my other pick would be Kyle, the guy who hurt his shoulder in the very beginning.
Yeah.
This guy is getting a
Hmm.
hell of an edit, I would say, just from this first episode. He's been made out to be, I would say, the unsung hero here of the show, the underdog hero. You know, he's no
Hmm.
Fire Chief Joe. You know, he's not a made man yet.
Heck no.
So,
They really went out and got all the men they could this season.
dude, yeah, oh my God, they brought back the beefy sex appeal. They really did. You're right.
Yeah.
You're really
These
just
dudes are
the
freaking huge.
yeah, the stunt man. I mean, all of the California girls, the Star, the basketball player as well. That's a big girl.
Yeah.
That's a
I
you know some muscle.
my my grandfather texted me. He was like, "No old people this season." And I was like, "Yeah, no, there isn't really. I think Christy's like the
Uh,
oldest.
the surgeon dude.
I think it
The
was
surgeon
Christy.
dude, man. How old's
Oh
that
yeah, he's
guy?
older too. But I mean, there's no like Sue's. You know what I'm saying? Like that type
Yeah.
of old.
Yeah, true.
So let's see.
I don't think anybody's gonna
Surgeon is
be
45.
okay. Yeah, he's not Sue old. You're right.
Uh,
That's how old
let's see.
Sue was telling
Oh
people
wait,
she
okay.
was. She was like, oh yeah, I'm 45.
Christy. Okay, so Christy is like our oldest,
Yeah.
but 55 is not the old. She's 55. 55 isn't crazy.
No, that's not
Sue was
crazy.
like 58, wasn't she? Like 57, 58?
Now, who is
And she was telling
55?
everyone she was
Christy?
47.
I don't even
Yeah.
know who that
Do you
is.
remember what she looked like?
No.
She was she was on the tribe with Stuntman and Charity. She was the older lady with the bangs.
Okay, yeah, okay, oh yeah, no, she's the one I said reminded me of Shambo. She reminded me of Shambo.
Yep.
Yeah.
Her. She's the oldest one of the cast.
Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Wow. All right. Interesting.
Yep. Everyone else is in their 30s and late 20s.
Okay. Now, I think another sleeper pick, we didn't talk about her much, but she kind of got screwed over here out of any alliance here. She's kind of left on an island of her own, and that'd be Mary. Mary uh,
Mm.
left out on her own here, who thought she had something going there with the person who got voted out. So now she's
Yeah.
by herself, essentially. So I think she could control the game next episode if she wanted to. With her tribe at least. She could gather up those other three guys and be like, "You guys all voted her way. She's got the power. I don't know what you guys are doing."
Yeah. I mean, that's why that girl is. She needs to watch her back because that. Yeah, it can real quick
Oh yeah, it could mess
if they
up.
lose again.
It could mess her up. Let's hope they don't though. I want to see the big beefy team lose. I don't think they're ever gonna lose, but
Yeah.
I
I
like.
mean, yeah, that team is. They got some big dudes on that one. Was it Logi? How do you pronounce it?
Yeah, sure.
California girls team.
Yeah, California girls team.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
that's the muscle,
they're
man.
insane. That is a group.
They may never lose. They may never lose a challenge.
Yeah. They're gonna have to merge early because they wiped out everyone.
Because they wiped out everyone.
Yeah.
I mean, it's happened before. It could happen
Yeah.
again.
No, that it happens.
Yeah, it does.
Or they usually do before the merge because if it's too early to merge, they'll do like the group of two, like do that.
I wish they go back. Is that something we're going to be able to vote on? 2 or 3 tribes for
Yeah.
50? I hope that.
Yeah. Go three. They go to 3 to 2, then the merge.
I want two the whole time.
Yeah.
I think that it's just nice. It's simple. Because I mean, how many we got to cover 3 tribes here tonight, Nate? And then you had an alliance of
Yep.
5, and then that excludes 2. I mean, I don't know. I think you're breaking it up too much. I like it when there's a bigger vote. I like bigger votes.
Mhm.
If your tribe's got more people in it, you get a bigger vote. Maybe the other S, what was her name? Steph. Maybe Steph has a chance with a couple more people on her tribe, right?
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. They're doing 5 people a tribe. It's like gonna cut down early. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
so if it leans onto one tribe getting voted, like going like this tribe that I just saw that went last night, Vula. If they go like 1 or 2 more times, you gotta like shrink down to 2 teams. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Just because like 5 people a team, it's easy to pick them out, and then
true.
now you have to sit like 2 people on each team and all. And
That
so
makes me
it's gonna
think
be
that they
interesting to see
really that
how
they
it plays
really
out.
screwed up not voting out Saya because they all know
Yeah.
that the idol gets put right back into the game when it gets voted out, and
Hmm.
you guys already know how to crack the code. Why would you not
Yeah.
vote her out?
So you think they're gonna do that code again for the next idol?
I don't know. Are they going to go around painting more symbols? Or are they just going to replant that cryptic and you got to try to find it?
And change the lettering, maybe like change like what you have to use instead or something like that.
I don't
Maybe
know. I don't know. I mean,
that's
regardless, I'd have been
interesting. I
like,
don't
it's
know.
going to get put back into the game. I'm getting her out of here. You know?
Booze and chills in the chat. He's what's up, wrestling sauce. He's on the wrong night.
Yeah. What's up, Res? Yeah, this is a Survivor show, man. This is the Survivor show that we're covering Survivor with Raymond. I'm supposed to be over watching a movie on his stream tonight, but I double booked myself.
Mm.
And totally forgot about Survivor being on Wednesday. I didn't remember until like the Wednesday morning of. I was like, I think I texted you and was like, Survivor is on tonight, or what was it, Tuesday or something? I was
Yeah.
like, yo,
Yeah.
Survivor.
Yeah. You're like, yeah. Survivor's tomorrow, and I was like, what?
Yeah, I was like, oh
I
crap.
was like, no.
And I know we wanted to cover it, extent white Mexican sauce. I know we wanted to cover it extensively, so we gave it its own little program here instead of doing it on Pro Wrestling Sauce. But I appreciate you coming in here, Raymond, and still being nice and giving the shout outs to the sauce and to the Mexican white sauce as well. I'll try to pop in over there. Oh, it's Thursday.
He said it's Thursday.
What?
It is.
Yeah.
Or you're just watching. You're watching reruns of the sauce. So
Yeah.
this is just a new episode. It's a rerun.
Yeah.
We're not actually live. This
Yeah,
is
this is
pre-recorded.
yeah, this is pre-recorded, Raymond. No, it's live, but yeah, I know it's Thursday. Did I keep saying it was Wednesday?
No,
It's
I think it's because we sauces on Wednesday. I don't know. Commenting on the white sauce, dude.
people are still
I don't
commenting
know
on the
who that
whites.
is.
It's probably a short. He's probably got a short up there on his channel, and the if you don't know, Raymond is he's from Texas, and down in
Hmm.
Texas, and down there near the Mexican border, they've never heard of the white sauce that they give you at Mexican
White sauce.
restaurants. Yeah, that's like not
It's
a.
really bad that it's called white sauce.
No, that's fine. It's the color of it, and but yeah,
Yeah.
no one. They don't. It's a Virginia thing only, dude. People don't know about
Yeah,
it.
yeah, I know that.
Yeah, people don't know about it, and they think it's weird when we talk about it. So they're like, "What? What is that?" So yeah, they love that
Booze and
stuff.
Chill, you should make it and you should start selling it and make money off of it in Texas.
Not a bad idea, actually. Not a bad idea. Yeah, make a little
And then
cash.
when you get popular, just make sure you know that Slipper House helped you with
Yeah,
this.
we put you on the map with the sauce, dude. Put you on the map with the sauce.
Yeah. No, that's what he has to do. He sells white sauce to the people down there, but then with each white sauce like he sells, he puts like a business card for pro wrestling sauce on Wednesdays at 10:15.
Mmm.
That's what
Okay.
he should do. That'd be
Yeah,
great.
that would be. That would be. That would help us out a lot. Yeah. Start selling Mexican white sauce down there, dude. Call it something different though.
Yeah, and then they're gonna be like, "Wow, two white guys," and I got sold a white sauce, and now I'm coming to watch two white guys. Crazy.
Two white guys gave me this white sauce recipe.
Yeah.
Someone give me the recipe to it on my video, man. I'll come in there and give you the recipe. I don't know the recipe. I'll look it up. I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
Well, that's our show.
It's tricky, but it is. There's some good ones.
Oh yeah.
That is our show.
Oh yeah. We're capping it off with a little sauce recipe. Giving a shout out to our flagship pro wrestling sauce. Wednesdays at 10:15. That's where you can find me and Nate every week. And for this season of Survivor, I will be covering. I'm not sure if Nate will be here every week, but we're going to be covering every episode of Survivor uh, this season, cracking them down. I'm going to take my notes, and we're going to enjoy it. I'm getting more and more excited for 50. So got two
Yeah.
seasons before it.
Dude, Lori's back there eating.
Yeah, Lori's got a sandwich.
Lori's back there eating a
It's
burger.
chiming in
Is
every
that a
now and then.
burger back there?
No, it's a big sandwich, I think. Oh no,
Is
it's
that
a
a
burger.
burger?
It's a burger. Yeah,
Dude, she's.
Nate was right.
I just take that. I saw her take that first bite of the burger. I was
Yeah,
like
look at
crazy.
that. It's a bacon
Is there
jalapeno
cheese on
cheeseburger.
there? Oh, okay. It just looks like a burger and bun. That's all it looks like from here.
Yeah, it's a
You see
Mondo
like
burger.
a hamburger. That's it.
I call it two vatos bianco sauce. Translation: two white guy sauce. That's you guys. That's you guys. Two white guys sauce. Don't call it that. Two vatos blanco sauce. No, don't call it that.
Yeah, I don't think that would go well. I don't
Yeah,
think that would go well.
yeah. I don't think so
And
either.
then and then
Low sales.
when people tune in, yeah, and then people tune into our channel, it's just us talking about wrestling. Like, how does this even relate?
Yeah. All right, man. Let's go. Let's get out of here, man. It's been a good
Man,
good episode 1 of season 48 breakdown. We'll do this again next week.
This.
We're here a little bit earlier, Nate. Doesn't it feel so much later because you're used to the sauce?
Yeah, I do. I do feel like it's that normal time.
Yeah, but it's not. It's only 9:30. It's nice.
Yeah.
All
I'm
right.
gonna go upstairs and probably fall asleep still. But
Yeah, Raymond thinks people will buy it there. He thinks people will buy the sauce there. He says, "Oh, two white guys." Okay. Yeah, they'll probably buy it ironically, like, oh, this is funny. But
Yeah.
we will be back on Wednesday for Pro Wrestling Sauce and here on Thursday. Um, subscribe, like, enjoy here, right here on the Slipperhouse Extra Extra YouTube channel. I'm Josh O'Leary. He's been Nate. Nate, you got any parting words before we get out of here?
Um. Make sure you find your elephant in your room, or yellow elephant, and then correlate that to cracking the code to
To a
your
number, yeah.
pan to get Cheetos.
Mm.
Yeah.
Pantry is locked.
Yep.
You need a cryptic code to
Exactly.
get the Cheetos. That's right.
Yeah.
I like that.
Not long, but that was great. I think
That was
that's where we
good.
should leave it off at.
Yeah, good final words, Nate. All right, we'll see you guys next time.
Yeah.
Bye.
Later.
All right.